You spend 40% of your lifetime in the menopause transition. That's a huge amount of time. And I think the most exciting thing for women when I see them is that, first of all, you're not making up your symptoms. They're very real. And two, there is help available. It's just so satisfying that a woman finally goes, somebody understands. A variety of things can come up in the midlife. Most commonly, the first things women notice that changing for them are their periods. They get more irregular, either closer together, heavier, longer. They also then start experiencing sometimes hot flushes or sweats. They wake up at night and not sleeping properly. But generally, as you age, other things might be going on with you. Your cardiovascular health might be changing. Your bone health might be changing. We have connections to every other service that's offered within WellSpan, and we are able to connect and link women to whatever services that they might need. Anything can happen. There's a lot of medical questions and things that can go on with a woman as she just goes through life in general. Menopause is when you've gone 12 months from your last menstrual period. The perimenopause are the years preceding this final 12 months of a period up to a year after that. The perimenopause is when women start experiencing various symptoms. Up until the first year after you stop having periods is called the transition. The final menstrual period is called menopause. Things still carry on even after the final menstrual period. And so you enter that postmenopausal phase, but things are still going on. There's no running away from perimenopause and menopause. When I see a woman in consultation, that first visit is typically just exploring really her general health, her family history, really figuring out what is concerning to you. Tell me about yourself. A lot of women come to me and say, I can't sleep. First thing I ask is, who's in the bed with you? Is it a pet, little children, a partner? And some people complain of urine problems as well. The FDA has approved medical hormone therapy for preventing urine infections for women. So I tell people, I have something for you. It's just a bit of estrogen that your body makes. I'm just giving you a little bit more. Is it safe for you to use? And the answer is yes. Hormones are very safe for a lot of women. And then we can talk about therapy available over the counter. We don't have to go straight to prescribing your medicine. For some women, that's enough. And they're just like, wow, this is all I needed to make a lot of things feel better. Intimacy is a big concern with my patients as well. And some of it is just due to vaginal dryness or pain with sexual intercourse. I like to talk to women about things that we can do to make that better. A lot of people are embarrassed about that. The reality is most doctors are not. I tend to address this as a whole measure. What may be influencing libido, changes and sex drive. But we also talk about the psychosocial part as well. What's going on at home? Any stresses? How is your relationship with your partner? There are also so many medications as well that can also influence, your libido and your mood and sex drive as well. What can we make the new normal? A good sex life is what you make sex to be. The body is complex, and that the best author of your body is you. A lot of women accept that as aging. That's not always true. We can help with that. The midlife doesn't stop even at the final menstrual periods. Some people find that their vasomotor symptoms, so the flushes and sweats come back. So we follow you through life, And I feel privileged when someone comes to me, first as a woman myself, to just be able to help women in general. A lot of women, when I speak to them, it's like, my mom never spoke about this, or people just suffered and went through this. Being able to speak to women and validate actually their experiences, remind them that they're not alone in those symptoms, and the woman just goes, you get it. And I'm like, I do get it. There are millions of women that have the same symptoms. You owe it to yourself to explore the very best possible life that you can be. And there's so much help available.